Welcome to the PLL on ESPN, presented by Champion. And welcome to the Twin Cities, where it's Saturday night. I guess that makes it all right for a little lacrosse action. And how about Brennan O'Neill, the rookie sensation, the number one pick, the superstar, not the only great rookie on his team. Jake Pacino playing a little defense and celebrating Indigenous Heritage Weekend here in the PLL as the Redwoods look to take down the Outlaws and pick up their first win of the season. Championship. And blew them out. It was Conlon this season. Romar Dennis is on the board. Welcome to the goal column in 2024. Romar Dennis, and that was a fastball for two.
This is just what the doctor ordered for the California Redwoods. Romar Dennis was struggling in his first two outings, hitting the back of the net. This is his first goal of the season, and it looks like it's from two. He led the league a season ago in two-point attempts.
Midfield, more of a natural attackman, coming out of the box, and beautiful ball movement. It's Westberg on the finish, Ryder Garnsey on the setup. Just as you'd expect.
Garnsey is such an underrated passer. He hammers this ball to Berg inside, and Berg's the type of player you can literally shoot the ball at because he catches everything, and this is what he's paid to do. Catch and finish right inside. The ball's hit his stick for a fraction of a...
Here's Anderson. Native of Las Vegas, dodging down the alley and scoring with the right hand.
He's an athlete, an old school two-way midi. He knows all the attention is on 42 in black, Brennan O'Neill. It is critical for the midfield, for the Denver Outlaws to step up. 21 in black knows it.
Gets that short stick. Think that made it through to Kelly. Gergar picks it up. Did that sneak through? They say no goal.
Well, another look at this. Does it cross the line? This will be a great look at it. Try to track that ball, Drew. Oh, I think that's too hard to overturn.
I think they kept it out.
Yeah.
Or someone else got possession, which it did not happen at that point.
Oh, on the power play, the Outlaws. Hey, they'll take the two-pointer. Yeah. It's Graham Bundy, the rookie.
What a shooting stroke. Quarterfinals, Georgetown University, Graham Bundy against Notre Dame. 5 goals in the fourth quarter against the national championship team, and they were absolute hammer shots. This guy is a hired gun. One of the sweetest shooting strokes you will see. I mean, that is blistering to the top. Stick side. Counted for 2 on Jack Kelly. You turn on the tape and you watch his highlights to operate, and that's where he's at his best around goal line extended.
Tarafenko trying to get the hands free. Sets it up, and it's put in. The Outlaws take the lead 4-3.
An influx of rookie talent we know about Brennan O'Neill. Graham Bundy dropped a 2-pointer earlier. Josh Sawada, another rookie, making it count. Not 1, not 2, but 3 fakes, and then he pounds the rock.
Specifically on the offensive end, John Grant Jr. addressing a lack of body language. Fix your body language, be positive. You have to dodge to space. Well, how about that
A little bit like that. Josh Sawada on the finish, his second goal today.
Well, California has been scoreless for 17 minutes. That's not been the case for the Denver Outlaws, who are feeling it, and they are in groove. They've got the lead, and they're doing it without Brennan O'Neill even having a goal in this game. Zawada's got 2. Showing you his finishing ability and timing that cut. You know, the key to this cut is not to go too early, because if you go too early, you're going to catch the ball with no angle. So he's patient on the cut, knowing
he's playing in the first quarter. Oh! A blistering top shelf rocket from the Rook, Graham Bundy.
Moments ago, I was saying on the power play, you want him on the outside. So could you imagine a power play where he's positioned on the top right and O'Neal's on the top left? You have seismic type shooters who could stretch a defense. Graham Bundy's shooting stroke is almost flawless. He gets it off a lot quicker than it looks too, so he catches it, and it's like the catch cocking back in one motion, right? You catch and you bring it back. A lot of players, they've done a nice job a few times giving a lot of space and clearing out aside for him.
Great look, great to Garnsey. A missile from Ryder. He is on the board, and the Redwoods break the drought.
That just sounded different. Did you hear the pop? Catch, cradle, release, snap, crackle, pop.
Hanley finds an open man. Book it. It's Bundy again. A hat trick for Graham Bundy, and he's talking that talk to Arden Cohen.
If you look at this game, he's got the street cred to say, get on my hands. He is putting on a shooting clinic from deep. This is the third hammer shot that we've seen. If you don't support a matchup with Graham Bundy next in the rotation, he will make you pay.
Each other a lot. They start to get tired of each other. Burr, great catch. You know that's money. He ends up in the goal. When Westberg is alone on the crease, just put it on the scoreboard.
You know what's really interesting about this? He is in flight, almost heading towards the goalie. So it makes it so difficult for McElroy. This is a second great pass by Chris Gray. When he leaves his feet, he's right on top of the goalie, but he gets the ball off, and the ball crosses the plane before he actually enters the goal. So the timing of it when he launches is perfect. Look at that. He's in the goal.
Skip the pass. Bertrand shovels it right-handed. Dennis goes low with the flag down.
Play. Look at this. There's the hold. This gets wiped out. Oh, they feel like there was interference by Garnsey up top. They feel like Grill was interfered with. I don't know if there's enough on that. Looks like Garnsey was falling. They feel like it was like a moving pick interference by Garnsey that allowed. And when you look at all this, Romar Dennis is starting to feel it.
Yeah, at the end of all that's kind of the forgotten part. Look at Erlin.
T.D. Erlin started to feel it.
T.D. Erlin looks like he's playing skee ball out there. One hand lefty.
He gives it the old count it. Redwood Nation rise. TD's in the house. Gets pressured out of desperation, is offhand. T.D. Erlin is a right-handed player. Can't get that shot off because of the defensive pressure. Just shows you the wrist strength.
PLL, 2 goals combined. This year, 3. Does Weirman have a response? Come on! Dueling face-off, guys. You having fun yet?
And they're going after Arden Cohen in terms of jawing at him. We know this, like TD is a lacrosse player. Luke Weirman is a lacrosse player. That's what's beautiful about that position right now. In 2024, these guys can make you pay winning at the stripe and slinging it. This is vintage Luke Weirman. I've covered him a bunch at the University of Maryland. When you don't pick him up at the point because you're more concerned sliding off these attackers, he makes it count. And for a goalie,
slides are coming. No one picks up Tarafinko. Right down Alphabet Street. Outlaws back in front.
This guy is tough as nails and does all the dirty work in between the lines. But when you watch him play, don't underestimate him as a shooter and the move that he makes, the instincts to field.
Out of the box, there he is! Brennan O'Neill, welcome to the score sheet.
Oh boy, if you are a Redwoods fan, you don't want this guy to get going. We've seen a couple of these goals. O'Neill flying through the box, getting underneath with a face dodge multiple times in 2024 in this PLL season. He flies out of the box, full head of steam. Defender squares up, and then he just tucks and gets underneath and goes back to his dominant hand. I mentioned the 6 goals, 2 of them are 2-pointers, so they do have potential to hit from 2 with Romar Dennis.
Hanley, did he do that on purpose?
No.
He got it to cross Ferrara.
He couldn't have.
Gives Denver a 3-point lead. Sam Hanley is a magician with the passing today. Whether that was intentional or not, that's his 4th assist.
Well, it's the early slides that have kind of dictated the openings for the Denver Outlaws offensively. Ball gets dislodged out of his stick. Sam Hanley gets a little luck. Cross Ferrara, Johnny on the spot.
This game. Single digits on the shot clock. O'Neill, one more's in, and Bundy! He is on fire today.
This is a joke.
O'Neill had his coming out party last game. This is Bundy's coming out party.
Once again, California decides to show on a ball carrier, and who do they leave open adjacent? Mr. Graham Bundy Jr. This is flux. Gotta be thinking some positive vibes if you're an Outlaw fan.
Anderson picks a corner, puts a stamp on it.
If you are playing the Denver Outlaws later in the season and you turn on the tape to scout, you better be creative with your slide plans and the way that you support matchups. Because going adjacent with these outside shooters like Graham Bundy Jr. and Justin Anderson, they are showing you they can stretch a defense, hammer shots, and change the complexity of the way defenses will